What's up everybody and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to actually be talking about the beta update 1.4 for Skyrim Special Edition, or really just the update 1.4. Typically the way kind of Bethesda does this is the update will come out at some point this week for everyone else, but it gets released on PC first as a beta update, so you could kind of opt into it. It's available to everyone on PC. Basically you just go onto Steam and the properties of the game, and then you could opt into betas and stuff. But regardless, it pretty much is the finalized version. I wouldn't expect any more features when the final update comes out a few days from now, but regardless, we can kind of see some of the features that will be coming with it. So this update's actually going to be a pretty big deal for those of us who actually use the kind of in-game mod management for Skyrim Special Edition. So as you can see right here, we do have some of the different mods. If we actually load up the mod loading page here, you're going to notice some new stuff instantly if this ever finishes loading. So this has not been really redone, but there's just a lot more features here and a lot more information giving to you at first glance. So I think this is going to be especially useful for console users that actually kind of like download mods through this menu, because previously you just had like random mods and then the mods you actually used. Well, now we actually have a lot more. So as you can see, first and foremost, the most obvious change is there's actually now ratings and like actual number of ratings for all these different mods. So you can see this one, a quality world map, a quality world map, has 5 stars and 375 ratings that got it to those 5 stars. And normally you would have to click on the mods to do that, but actually now when you click on the mods, you'll also get some new information. So you're going to see how many favorites it has, and again the number of ratings, which is just really nice to see. I mean, those are helpful to see, and it's nice to just have the information that was available on the kind of website now being available from the actual game, since a lot on Xbox users especially, a lot of people probably were using this. It's not as simple on PC. You just, I close the game and I open a browser. On Xbox, maybe that's in a whole different room, or whatever. So then we also do have some new information or a new way of sorting mods down here. So as you can see, you have this new button as you highlight things. So you can see we have all the other ones, but now you have home filter by time. So, it cycles through the two. Okay, regardless. So as you can see, you can actually filter by different times. So you have all, and you could do this again on Bethesda.net, the PC website. But so as you can see, the highest rated of all time, the highest rated this month, and then the highest rated this week, and then today. So you can cycle through all these. You also have this for the most favorited, and you have that most popular, which is now the featured thing, which is kind of interesting. Then we have the highest rated, and then of course most favorited. So that's actually one of the new updates as well, is this most popular thing. But basically through all of these, you could cycle through any of these different time slots, which is pretty cool. But then we do have this thing called most popular. So this is kind of like an aggregate thing that we did see on we kind of saw this before, but basically it's just going to be what mods are kind of getting the most downloads and the most attention. These ones are more explicit, so the highest rated, which actually got the highest ratings. This one, which got the most favorites. This one is going to be sorted by downloads, which is kind of cool because obviously not everyone's going to be rating or favoriting, and there's some slight differences, although large in part. Like if I look at today on all of these, there's kind of a lot of similarity going on here. Like 3 or 4 of these mods are the same for all these lists, and I'm sure if you scroll down, you'll see even more of the same. So again, nothing too crazy here. Then the last real big change we have is if you actually scroll down further, we do have all the different mod categories right here. So as you can see, you have animals, characters, etc., etc. But you can't search these. These are all just going to be sorted by latest. So if you actually want to use these, you have to, scroll, which is obviously probably not the best way. I mean, these are some minor fixes. I don't think it's a huge overhaul, and that's large in part everything as far as this mod menu goes. The only other small thing is they actually put some version numbers on some of these ones when you download certain mods. That would be the only other change. And then beyond that, out of the mod menu, we do have a few general fixes. So the quote from Bethesda himself is general performance and stability improvements to reporting mod categories, and fixed occasional crashes while scrolling through load order menu. So I don't know, all pretty simple stuff here. The only thing that really stands out to me is general performance and stability improvements. That's like, yeah, we did some stuff, but we're not going to specify what we did. So the game will probably perform exactly the same as it did before, unless you were in that really small group of people that had an issue. So all around, a relatively small update, unless you are someone that uses this in-game mod menu. Obviously, we got a lot more features to that, which is pretty cool to see. Again, I imagine it's going to be mainly for console users, because PC users probably use Bethesda.net, or really they probably use Nexus. But again, pretty cool to see. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. Later.